Hey YouTube, it's Mike here, and I'm bringing you guys NHL Beta 18. The last video I made was basically talking about my team strategy for a defensive-minded game, basically using your AI to your advantage. So in the last video, you'll see that I was 9-4-1. Basically, I went 9-1-1 in my last 11 games after the video. So there were some people, well, on Reddit, whatever, one guy said, you know, maybe when you start playing the better players, your strategy won't work. Strategy works very well. As you can see, my stats, my win ratio speaks for itself. Ranked 135 in the world, in the beta world for the moment. I figured I'll show you my personal stats, basically, amount of goals, everything. So for people who want to see it, for people that don't understand what the video is based about, it's based on basically my last video showing you guys a custom tactics for a defensive strategy, and it also shows you a few highlights of what to do and how to use your AI to your advantage, basically. You know, as you could see, I did play basically 25 games played, 18 wins, 5 losses, and 2 overtime losses. So we have basically 81 goals for, with 41 goals against. That's a plus 40. I think that's very good. I've been scoring for basically an average of a little over 3 goals a game, and basically getting scored 1.6 goals a game. I'm not a big hitter in this game. I try not to overcommit into unnecessary hits. I'll do it when it needs to be done, or if not, I basically double man my opponent with basically using my AI to my advantage. So as you can see, I'm averaging 7 hits per game, so I'm not really overcommitting on hits, and I don't think you should. At least that's my opinion. Remember, my opinion. Penalties. At the beginning of my first 10 games, I would say I got a lot of penalties. In my second half, I didn't get as many, so the number may look pretty high at 5 minutes per game, but it has dropped a lot compared to the beginning. Afterwards, streak. Now I'm on a 3-game winning streak. Power play goals, 11 out of 50. Not that great, to be honest. 22%. I don't know why, to be honest with you. 5 short-handed goals that I scored. I got scored 3 times on the power play. Oh no, that's 3 short-handed goals against. My bad. I got scored 8 times on the power play out of 48. So I'm basically to 83% PK. I would say that's pretty good. That's decent. I'm taking an average of 20 shots per game. I'm shooting at 16%. Now, the reason why I believe I'm shooting at 16% is because I'm using the Minnesota Wild as my team for most of these games. For some reason, I like them. Defensively, they feel good, so that's why I'm using them. As you can see, I have 13 shots again, so I'm out shooting my opponent. I'm averaging 7 minutes in attack time. I think the attack time is one of those stats that don't tell the true story of games, because 7 minutes is good, though. It's not a bad stat. 7 minutes is good. Anybody would tell you 7 minutes of attack time averaging per game, especially in 25 games. It's a good average. But sometimes you can't only look at average attack time. You got to look at what you do with the puck when you're in the offensive zone. Because a guy could cycle the puck and do completely nothing, and you'll basically have a lot of average time on attack, but he's not doing much with the puck. Okay, so don't misunderstand that stat for something OP, because it's definitely not. I'm winning basically by an average of almost 3 goals a game, and I'm losing by an average of almost 2 goals a game, well, 1.7, whatever. Face-offs, I am completely smashing my opponents. 310 face-offs once to 157 loss. I'm at 66.4%. I think that's very, very good. I'm basically winning 2 out of 3 face-offs. For me, that's big. I find if you're a good face-off guy in this game, It's very good too, basically. Breakaway goals, apparently I have 0 breakaway goals. How many chances that I get, I have no idea. I'm pretty sure I got a couple, but the thing is, every time I did get a couple, I always try to do that little in the between the legs shot, and it hasn't been working. So whatever. One-timer goals, 31 one-timer goals at a 14% rate. It's not a very high number. It's not a very low number. It's basically average, I would say. I would like it to be a bit higher for sure. I'm doing 86 passes per game. As you can see, I am a guy that basically likes to play the tic-tac, or you want to call it a tic-tac-toe, whatever you want to call it, tiki-tac. I like passing the puck, basically. At 71, almost 72% passing percentage. I feel that number there is sometimes hard to explain because of the fact that the AI sometimes makes weird passes. Penalty shots is weird. I had 5 attempts. I never scored one. Now it's embarrassing. I won't lie. I've been trying to do some of those tricky shots. At this point, most of the games I was winning, so I didn't really need the extra goal. So I just basically tried to do one of those trick shots, and let me tell you, I failed completely at all of them. So whatever, it is what it is, but whatever. Block shots, 67 block shots. Shutouts, 11. So out of the 25 games, I've shut my opponent down 25 times, 11 times. Anyways, those are my stats. If you guys want to go watch the last video on the team strategy, it's a quick video of like 5 minutes long, basically. Go look it up. I mean, it doesn't hurt for you to try it out. It's a strategy for a defensive-minded gameplay. I find it works very well. As you can see, stats don't lie. Anyways, go ahead, enjoy yourself if you want to. I'm telling you, if you're a patient person that does not basically put themselves out of position most of the time, you'll be very successful with those type of team strategies. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you guys in September, I guess, when the game comes out. This could be my last video for basically for the beta. Have a good day, guys. Bye bye.